My mother was 8.5 months pregnant, laying tile in her salon. Her belly was so big, she couldn't even see the floor. So my brother and I had one job. And she'd say it in Spanish, las cruzas, the little crosses, the little tile spacers. We would place them between the tiles because she couldn't see her own feet. She'd press each tile down with that giant belly and my little brother on his way and say, okay, next one, otro más. 8.5 months pregnant, laying tile in the salon that she owned. One of several businesses that she owned. That was my mother. And at the end of this episode, you're going to understand exactly what the pregnant woman on the tiled floor installed in me and what got installed in you before you could even spell your own name. But first, if you're new here, welcome. You are listening to Manifesting Miracles. I'm Michelle Juanita Lamont, and this podcast has over 1 million download, top 5% podcast on the entire planet, over 400 5-star reviews on Apple. And I'm not telling you that to brag. I'm telling you that because it means one thing. There are hundreds of thousands of people just like you. They're sitting in their cars. They're folding their laundry. They're walking their dogs. They're rewriting their lives one episode at a time. You're not doing this alone. You just joined the movement. And if this show has ever shifted anything inside of you, do me one little favor right now. Leave a 5-star review on Apple. It just takes 30 seconds because your review is how the next soul, the one crying in their car right now about money, finds this exact episode. You, by doing that, could be their miracle. Okay, back to the tile and the floor. All right, so I need to tell you about my mother's suitcases. When we flew back home to Colombia, she packed 2 suitcases or 3 suitcases full of Coca-Cola t-shirts and Levi's jeans and Coke products. And by the time we landed, she had a list of people all ready to pre-order everything in the suitcases. The suitcases paid for the vacations back to Colombia. And she'd fill them back up with cow hides and sell those back in the United States. The woman monetized everything, even the flight home. And I really want you to see her because she wasn't cold and she wasn't some hustle machine. She was funny. She was warm. She was magical. She had this tall, curvy, and beautiful Colombian body and accent. Think Sofia Vergara. And to this time, every time I hear Sofia Vergara talk, I think it's my mom. And so she used to yell from the kitchen, Michelita, go get the chicken and check on the chicken. And I'd tease her, what, mommy? Go to the chicken and check on the chicken. That was my house, okay? Laughter in one room and a lesson about money in every single room. Now let's talk about my father. Now, my father and I can tell you I don't have one single memory of him working, not one. And after my mother died, guess what? He lost the house. He lost all of the businesses. He lost his freedom. He ended up on government assistance, a man with an Ivy degree. And here is what little Michelle learned before she could even spell her own name. From my mother, money comes, but it only if you never stop moving. And from my father, the moment that you stop, you lose everything. 2 codes, 1 from each parent, installed before I ever had a say. And I've spent my whole life running both programs at the same time. And listen, I teach this stuff. And those codes still ran me for years without my permission. The hustle code, oh, I ran that one like a champ. I opened multiple businesses, multiple locations, took chances that made people's just total drop. Thanks, Mom. But underneath it, the code was always humming. Don't rest, or you'll end up destitute. Don't invest in yourself. What if it fails? Don't slow down. You saw what happened to Dad. It wasn't an empire. It was part of me running from one side of the road to the other. And here's the part that got me. I thought That was my personality, ambition, driven, a little intense. No, baby, that was programming, software, installed in a hair salon by a pregnant woman laying tile and a man who lost everything. And you know you have this version of you too. Maybe your house wasn't suitcases and salons. Maybe your house was silent about money. Maybe it was screaming about money. Maybe it was watching the mother count every single nickel, penny, and dime, praying that there was enough at the grocery store. Whatever it was, it's still running right now, today. Now, let me give you the why, because this is where all of it stops being the sad story and starts being completely solvable. Before the age of 7, your brain doesn't analyze anything. It's just recording. No filter, no fact check, no second opinion. Whatever big people in your house said about money, whatever they did about money, whatever they feared about money, got filtered under one label. This is the truth about money. No opinion, not facts. Your brain has exactly one job with truth: protect it. Protect the truth at all costs. So when money shows up in a way that contradicts that code, your body doesn't celebrate it. It braces. The good month that ended like every other month. The raise that changed nothing. That's not bad luck. That's your system returning to the sentence it recorded when you were 5. Familiar beats abundant every single time until you rewrite what familiar means. And how do we rewrite that? Hold that thought. I'm going to come back to it. But first, come sit on the couch for a second, because if money is stressing you out right now, if you're scared about the bills, the kids, all of it, I want to talk to you like you're my best friend. When you're in that fear, you can't see the forest for the trees. You start believing money doesn't want you, that it's against you. My love, money doesn't have a judgment. You do. Money doesn't have an opinion. You do. Money is a tool. It is not a god. It is not your enemy. And honestly, it's not your friend either. It's just a resource that's already designed for you, trying desperately to find its way to you while you stand in the door listening to all the reasons that you don't deserve this deposit. Because when you focus on the lack, you're pulling from a field that says there is a limit. You're pulling from an identity that says this has to be a struggle. And look, I'll be honest with you. Me and money, it's complicated. I love it. It loves me. I'm bougie as fuck. And I still catch my father's code trying to whisper in my ear. The work isn't becoming someone who never hears the old sentence. The work is knowing that it's a sentence, not a prophecy. So let me give you a little homework assignment. Here it is. A 1 journal prompt, that's it. Write down the money sentence you inherited, the exact words, the way they were said in your house. We can't afford it. Money doesn't grow on trees. Who do you think you are? Or maybe yours wasn't words. Maybe yours was suitcases. Maybe yours was a pregnant woman laying tile. Maybe yours was watching somebody lose everything they ever had. Don't write it down. Don't fix it. Don't judge it. Just catch it. Because you can't rewrite a sentence you've never actually written. Now, remember when I said I had that thought about rewriting it? That's it. Because catching the sentence is what we just did together, free right here, rewriting it. And that's what happens every Wednesday. Well, this Wednesday night, live inside Manifesting Miracles workshop called Break Your Broke Code. Tonight, we will find your inherited sentence, the exact one your nervous system has been defending since you were 5, okay? And together in the room, we're going to replace it. There's a full money code workbook that drops right after the live event. And Wednesday is just the beginning, because the entire month of August inside MMA is built around money, all around the lunar eclipse on August 12th, the biggest portal of the entire year. Listen to what's included. August 5th, Break Your Broke Code. This Wednesday, the inherited sentence rewritten. August 8th, 8/8, Lionsgate Luncheon, the luckiest day of the year. We're celebrating that together live in our community. August 12th, the Quantum Leap ceremony live on the eclipse itself. What you plant in this portal is going to grow differently. August 19th, Rich Girl Rocks. Your money crystals broken down by elements, fire, air, water, air, exactly where to put them and how to work with them. August 26th, open and receive a full somatic hypnotic session, teaching your body to actually let your nervous system be safe, holding and growing money. 6 live workshops, 1 workbook. Everyone is replayed. If you miss it, you can catch it. It's free for the first 30 months and it's completely free. But I have to tell you something, and I need you to actually hear it. The free 30-month day program is ending. I'm switching platforms, and that 30-day trial ends on August 21st. The trial goes away forever. And after that, all I can offer new members is 7 days. 7. So this is the last window in the history of this community where you can walk in for free, catch almost the entire, well, you can catch everything in August because the replays will be up, the money codes month, the eclipse, the workshops, the workbooks, all of that without paying a single dollar right now. After August 21st, the door closes and it doesn't reopen. I'm moving to a different platform. I already know that the old code is whispering right now, don't invest in yourself. Don't invest in yourself. What if it doesn't work? Who do you think you are? Baby, it's free. Aunt Michelle's got you. The only thing your broke code can argue with at this point is your worthiness. And that's exactly the argument that we're going to win tonight or anytime you come into a live workshop. So here's what I want you to know. If you've been listening to this podcast in your car, in your kitchen, on your walks, and you feel like I'm already one of your best friends, that's because on the other side of that door, I actually am. I'm inside Manifesting Miracles Academy. I'm not a voice in your earbuds. I live with you every single week. I know the members' names. I know that they have children. I know where they live. I celebrate their wins in real time, and I want to celebrate you. We laugh, we cry, we break generational codes together. And look how much we already have in common, me and you. You've got a sentence you inherited too, and so do I. You've got a pregnant woman lying tile somewhere in your vernacular story, a father who's lost it all, a kitchen where money was a fight instead of a tool. And so do I. Don't you think it's time that we actually meet? Come be in the room. The link is in the show notes right here in the phone that you're holding. And until August 21st, the first month is free. The doors close on August 21st for a full 30 days of everything I offer, because around here we don't chase miracles. We become the signal that is attracting them, because everything is working out for you. Now go be the motherfucking manifester that you came here to be. And if this is your first time listening, we close the same every single week, every single session, always the same. Are you ready, boys, girls, he, she, they, them? Okay, let's do it together then. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Us again. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us. Everything. All right, you guys, write the review, join the community, take advantage of this. This is the time to rewrite your money story. August is the perfect month. You need that money for fall. You're ready to rewrite that story? Well, baby, so am I. So is your higher self. Your higher self already joined the community. Come along and do the physical part with me. I love you. You're known. You're needed. And this is the time, the perfect time for you to shift everything about your reality. My name is Michelle Juanita Lamont, and this is Manifesting Miracles. Always and in all ways. Love you.